you had the NFC West having their two best teams link up in Seattle last night and have a game where San Francisco was playing for the season, if you ask me. Even though we're still 6 weeks in, or just 6 weeks in, San Francisco could not afford to go down 2-4 early in the season. They were traveling to Seattle to take on Geno Smith and a Seattle team that the first few weeks of the year were looking very good. We're projected to be one of the top teams in the NFC, and they've taken 2 L's consecutively at home. One against a division rival that, yeah, you kind of predicted they would have lost, but that loss against the Giants, I believe on Sunday, will come back to haunt them. But we'll talk about their season later on. Have the San Francisco 49ers finally awakened to be the San Francisco 49ers that we all thought they were going to be, Griff, or are they still trying to get healthy and waiting on one or two big pieces to finally put this puzzle together for a late season push?
Hey, man, I told you, I think on Tuesday night when we talked about it, I said, man, I took the 49ers in this game, and the reason why I took the 49ers in this game is because of one person and one person only. That the kid that's making less money as a starter than jokers that's sitting on the bench, and that's old Brock Purdy, man. This kid been phenomenal ever since he came into the league. You know, all the naysayers had something to say, but the 49ers, they look like they really been looking all season, except for they was able to close a game out today. I mean, on Thursday night. They've been leading all their games. They just couldn't close the games out. Brock Purdy, I seen Ayuk showed up. Mason got hurt, but still they brought another rusher in, and that joker still put up over 100 yards rushing. So the problem was never on the offensive side of the ball. It was the defense being able to maintain a lead, and that's what they was able to do on Thursday night. They was able to put a lot of pressure on Geno. Geno seems like he is disconnected from his receivers, as well as they was able to stop the running game, man. That's what I saw in this game.
Yeah, I would agree with you to a certain extent, where the 49ers overwhelmed the Seahawks at home in the 12th man in the first half and kind of had taken control of, well, not kind of, had really taken control of this game in the third quarter, if not be for that kickoff return that kind of gave the Seahawks some life, where the score was 23-3. Kickoff return brings them back, and then Geno and the offense start to kickstart some success. So that defense that you mentioned being a concern for the 49ers early on in the season showed its head in the entire second half, basically, for me, where Brock Purdy and the offense had to continue to outscore Geno. And you are correct. The offense is beginning to pick up speed, and it lets you know that even with the injury to Mason, the late run by his replacement that kind of closed the door on this game for the 49ers and put it out of reach with that last touchdown with, only a minute plus left in the game, shows you that the 49ers are stacked with weapons. George Kittle finally showed up for me, gave me some good fantasy points last night. So whoever I'm playing against this weekend, just so you know, George Kittle will be the difference in you losing, because he took care of business with 2 touchdowns.
You talking about in this? You talking about in this league?
In this league,
ain't no league safe in this league.
that's true too. That's true too. But yeah, both teams are now 3-3. The entire division could be 3-3 at the end of this weekend, if I'm not mistaken. Well, no, I think the Rams are already 2-4. But no, Arizona looks like it could be a problem for either one of these two teams going forward. But we shall see, man.